Yo, um, thought I'd throw a video up on the three controversies currently. I don't know, attacking Obama, whatever. The first one is the Benghazi incident. This one I think is pretty much stupid. It's just stupid bullshit. Basically, the accusation is that the Obama administration lied about the attack in Benghazi as a terrorist attack. Um, no, like it was like 3 days later. Obama called it a terrorist attack. I mean, in the end, it doesn't really matter because it implies they could have done something. Uh, Actually, the only resources, military resources we had that could have got there were some F-16 fighter jets in Italy. I don't know what they could have done. Like maybe they could have bombed outside Benghazi or something. I don't know. I don't understand what they think that those fighter jets could have done. Um, well, anyhow, that particular controversy is, in my opinion, just goofy, stupid bullshit. Um, so yeah, well, whatever. That's nonsense. But it's going to be droned on for a while, so whatever. The other controversy that's going on here is tax exempt status. So basically, the Tea Party organizations applying for tax exempt status were unduly harassed for doing so, and they were asked all sorts of questions. You know, are anybody in your organization making money off of this? Blah blah blah. A whole lot of questions, um, and you know the fact that it does seem that Tea Party organizations were basically unfairly targeted, whereas liberal organizations were allowed to attain that status with little to no effort is pretty disturbing. Um, Although more disturbing is that any of these organizations were able to get this status because status is social welfare. So they're a social welfare organization. Now I'm going to throw the IRS link in the description box so you can read basically the description of what it takes to be this type of organization. Um, it's incredibly just weird. But like the last paragraph just kind of sums it up, and I don't understand how the IRS could enforce this or make it make any sense at all. Like this, it seems to me that this controversy was inevitable because of the way this law is written. Um, well, here, the promotion of social welfare does not include direct or indirect participation or intervention in political campaigns. Well, then that would exclude the Tea Party in general, wouldn't it? Because that's what they were doing. But if you read on behalf of or in opposition to any candidate for public office, oh, I should have finished that part. Let me read it again. The promotion of social welfare does not include direct or indirect participation or intervention in political campaigns on behalf of or in opposition to any candidate for public office. Okay, well, yeah, again, that would exclude the Tea Party. It would also exclude liberal groups. Um, However, a Section 501c4 social welfare organization may engage in some political activities, so long as it is not its primary activity. What the hell does that mean? So, if the Tea Party has so if a Tea Party organization is their primary focus is soup kitchens or something, but then they spend some of their money on political campaigns. Does that make it legal? This doesn't make sense. This law doesn't. This tax code doesn't make any sense at all. I mean, I'm surprised this hasn't happened earlier because this just doesn't make sense. The promotion of social welfare does not include direct or indirect participation or intervention in political campaigns on behalf of or in opposition to any candidate for public office. However, a Section 501c4 social welfare organization may engage in some political activities, so long as that is not its primary activity. However, any expenditure it makes for political activities may be subject to tax under Section 527F. For further information regarding political and lobbying activities of Section 501c organizations, see blah blah blah. Again, I'll provide you this if you want to go into more in depth. Yeah, this is just weird. It doesn't make any. I don't understand how this controversy didn't happen earlier. Like, how do political organizations like apply for social welfare status? I mean, this is just weird. Like, when I first heard this controversy, I just assumed something like, something that would be a social welfare organization would be something like the Red Cross. But apparently the Red Cross is under Section 501c3 as a charity it's considered a charity organization, not a social welfare organization, which is weird in itself. But this law, this is why this is just weird. I don't understand how, like, I would hate to work for the IRS, because how would you enforce that? Like, I would probably be scrutinizing Tea Party organizations myself. I would have also been asking a lot of questions of liberal organizations. I would have been broad-based about it, but like, how would the IRS gain the information? I mean, you'd have to ask a whole lot of questions, because, like, how would you know if if like the Tea Party or MoveOn.org or whatever was primarily a social welfare organization as opposed to a political organization? Like, I mean, and the promotion, like, direct or indirect. I mean, wow. I mean, I don't know about that. Like, this is just crazy. Something, they need to rewrite that or eliminate this altogether, because that doesn't even make sense at all. Well, anyhow, I'm gonna leave this down there in the link so you can look at it. And the other controversy going on is apparently the Obama administration was basically spying on AP. Now, obviously, this is really disturbing in its own right. I don't know. I'm sorry. I'm just kind of stuck on the IRS thing. Like, I don't understand how this would work. Well, anyhow, I'm going to provide links to all the jazz I was talking about here. So yeah, wow. I mean, I'm just kind of dumbfounded by the IRS law.